I'd always been in the financial industry throughout my career path. The first time I was directly involved in compliance work was when I was working for a law firm on its various compliance projects. I was for a short period of time as a KYC officer of a bank where I got to understand all the ML safety requirements. I got myself really interested in compliance, and I realized that I could be good at it was when I was helping a Taiwanese bank to set up wealth management business while I worked closely with consultant and other business units setting up policies and procedures, liaising with regulators on approval and audit process. That was when I decided to pursue compliance as my career path further. I think being a good compliance officer requires a combination of education, experience, knowledge, and personal qualities. I have since been working in this space and I really truly enjoyed it. In this space, developing strong analytical skills and continuously updating your knowledge are critical, and I'm passionate about that. Well, my everyday is exciting, challenging, and busy. I will usually start my day reading news updates about the industries, especially on the new developments in regulatory requirements. After that, I will move on to specific tasks that our team has been following up and working on. Currently, WadzPay is applying license in Singapore, UAE, and a few others. Our team's focus is to make sure that our policies and the procedures are in line with each of those regions' requirements and have been implemented accordingly. In between those tasks, there will usually be meetings with various departments discussing any topics that involves compliance, such as we discuss new products developments with product team, or infosec implementation with IT, etc. So I feel fulfilled every day, and there's really no waste of every single second every day. I used to always address myself as an IT dinosaur, but one thing I realized after working for WadzPay in blockchain space was humans really have full potentials of learning anything if they really want to. You don't have to be a coder to work in a tech company. Talents with skills and specialties play important roles nowadays in tech companies. For example, as virtual space becomes more and more regulated, tech companies start hiring more compliance specialists. And I'm sure there are a lot of female compliance professionals out there. I think regardless, in my view, regardless you are women or men, to be successful in tech industry, it still comes down to a few same factors. Firstly, you have to be good at what you do. Regardless whether your knowledge was from computer science or finance, you need to be good. You need to know your stuff. You need to deliver and create value as a team player. This is the universal, rules to make you succeed in any industries. Secondly, I think continuous learning is the key. Tech space is a fast evolving space. To be able to good what you do, you need to keep abreast with industry development, be agile, and adapt changes. Being able to identify gaps and providing corresponding solutions will be greatly valued. Lastly, I think as women, we need to be really confident and be ourselves. Don't be shy about giving constructive advice or ask questions. But of course, you need to do your homework to ask smart questions, and of course, like help with designing the solutions for your questions. I think that's how you gain respect from our male colleagues. I'm sure a lot of women has read Sheryl Sandberg's book Lean In. I got inspired many years ago, and I'm still um, being able to make the best decisions out of all that you can. I think the sky is really the limit. Spending quality time with kids. I love all activities that involve the kids. You can really bond, communicate, and exchange ideas with them. Kids grow up so fast, and you really don't want to miss any chapter of their developments, both mentally and physically. Yoga. I actually enjoy my regular yoga classes, and I wish I could master it better. Especially the meditation part. The meditation really calms you down and refreshes your mind. Um, I've been in this role with WadzPay for 6 months, and wow, the landscape is evolving so fast as like no other sectors. Almost every week, there'll be new regulations, new updates, amendments coming out of region. It is challenging and difficult for a growing company like us to keep track of all these changes, especially when you want to operate in a global format. The most challenging part of my job, of course, will be to cover all different regions in terms of their complex and constantly evolving regulatory landscape and communicate well with our business unit so that they can develop their business and build our products in a compliant way. But the most challenging part could also be the best part. I have the opportunity to work with multiple teams in different regions and learn about their different culture and different business practices. I'm truly happy to be able to make a meaningful impact on WordPay by helping ensure that it operates in an ethical and responsible manner. Uh, I think it's a combination of my past experience, the business acumen that I developed all these years, and my compliance knowledge, of course, and most importantly, my problem solving skills and learning abilities. I think I think most importantly to cultivate the compliance mindset and ethical corporate culture and ultimately enhance WordPay's overall risk management capabilities. Blockchain-based payment platforms increased the transparency and control of transactions, which can reduce the fraud risk, human errors, costs, and improve the efficiency. However, blockchain payment companies like WadzPay had chosen the hard path, integrating the old with the new world. By that, I mean building bridges and solving regulatory and technological challenges between fiat and virtual assets. The integration poses both a challenge and an advance to regulators and the industry players. Compliance in this space therefore needs to develop effective compliance and risk management strategies accordingly. Well, global layoffs could be a variety of factors, including market conditions, company specific issues, broader economic trends, and of course, like those factors out of the company's controls, such as COVID pandemic. Um, Different industries may have different reasons. However, companies definitely need to be proactive and plan well in advance and be flexible in their approach to risk management. This can only help the company to navigate through all these challenges. I know layoff can be very difficult for both the company and the employees. However, sometimes it is necessary for the company to keep the competitive advantage, to streamline their operations, and keep the core strengths. For industry like ours, we are going through evolution of products due to changes of market and regulations. Our employees' skill set also needs to be updated accordingly to make us successful in the future, in the long run. I think for the public to truly accept and comprehend those new technologies, more real use cases need to be developed and commercialized. That's why WadzPay is working hard on enabling blockchain technology into payment, where our founder has tremendous experience. Another example I could think of is everyone has been talking about is the AI technology. It was only until recently the launch of ChatGPT, everyone for the first time experienced and realized how powerful AI technology can be. I'm sure the technologies will continue to evolve rapidly. It also means to attract more policy establishment and regulatory scrutiny. In my view, more customized regulation and policies need to be introduced to better capture the risk profiles of those new technologies. It is therefore important for WadzPay to keep pace with not only the technology evolution, but also the regulatory development. We need to work together with industry peers and regulators to create a supportive environment.